I'm going to let you in on a big secret. Conversational skills are not something that most people are born with. Sure, there are a few, but for most people, small talk and conversational skills are a learned ability.
Oh.
Which means just because you struggle right now with small talk does not mean that you will always have to struggle so much. That's important to know because that information lets you know that you are in charge of where your life goes. Your lack of ability to start or hold a conversation can change. You can improve your small talk by learning about it and practicing it just like any other skill. Hey, I'm Amy on A Lolly Life. Tell me in the comments below if this statement is true for you. You have a unique set of skills that can turn any situation into an awkward one. I know that it is true for me, particularly when I start singing and skipping, only to look around and realize I'm at the grocery store with my adult children. True story. You might be thinking, I don't care if I can work to improve my small talk abilities. I don't like small talk. It's a waste of time. Here's the thing. Small talk is not just a pathetic excuse for a conversation. It has an important role. Understanding the role that small talk plays and what you can gain from it will help you as you learn to increase your small talk skills. Small talk skills, yeah, those things. Why a small talk is important. Small talk can feel very awkward. And in complete honesty, my tolerance for small talk sometimes is very, very low. Very, very low. High five in the comments if you can relate to that. But small talk is more than just useless chatter. It is a starting point for other conversations, the conversations that actually mean something and get you places. Nobody likes small talk for the sake of small talk. It is a means to an end. 3 out of 4 jobs are found from professionally networking. I have no idea where that statement came from, but I know from my family's personal experience with job hunting from time to time that you're more likely to get your resume in front of the right people if you know somebody who works at the company. LinkedIn is an entire social networking platform that exists and thrives for that reason alone. Many times it is not what you know, but who you know. Your ability to interact socially can be almost equally as important as any degree or higher education that you might receive. Generally, it's neither the degree nor good social skills that get you where you want to go. It's when those two things work in tandem that you find things easily clicking into place for you professionally. Small talk also helps build a friendly atmosphere and helps us gain self-confidence in a situation. Can you imagine walking up to somebody randomly and blurting out an important question or request? Will you send my resume to the head of IT? I need you to babysit my kids on Wednesday morning. Could you stop parking so that the nose of your car sticks over the end of my driveway? It makes it really difficult for me to pull out of the driveway. You do not start a conversation like that, because if you do, people are far less receptive to helping you and doing the things that you actually want them to do. This lighter plus this log does not equal a fire. The best scouts out there would have trouble lighting this log on fire without kindling. Kindling is how you start a fire. First you use things like lint from the dryer, Vaseline, paper, dry pine needles, that sort of thing, which light easily. You use that to catch twigs on fire. Those twigs catch larger branches on fire, which in turn catches the log on fire. You need the smaller stuff to start the fire, but the smaller stuff burns up fast, and so it's not good at keeping the fire going. Its purpose is simply to start the fire so that you can move on to burning the logs, which gives you the slow burning fire that you can sit around chatting and eventually gives you the coals needed to roast marshmallows.
Yeah!
Roasted marshmallows might very well be the most important aspect of any campfire. Now, of course, you can use those toasted marshmallows to make s'mores, but I personally prefer my toasted marshmallows naked. I really like them plain. Tell me in the comments if you are team s'more or if you are team marshmallow. I'm marshmallow, just in case you're wondering. You don't get roasted marshmallows or even s'mores from kindling. It would be time-consuming, labor-intensive, and you might even hurt yourself in the process. So yeah, painful. Kindling is the first step in the process to get roasted marshmallows. In the same way, small talk is the first step in developing relationships which lead to a more rewarding life. It gives you things like friends, better relationships with family, more fulfilling and better paying jobs, or getting your resume in front of the director of IT, or a friend that you can trade babysitting with, or a good relationship with your neighbors. Small talk is not meant to replace deep, meaningful relationships or conversations. Small talk is simply a means to obtain and maintain those deep, meaningful relationships and open up opportunities for meaningful conversations. The problem most people have with small talk is that they don't know how to use it for kindling and instead are trying to roast marshmallows with it. Remember when I said trying to roast marshmallows with kindling would be time-consuming, labor-intensive, and painful? Well, if time-consuming, labor-intensive, and painful are words that you would use to describe small talk, then it's probably time to start honing your conversational skills. I'll have future videos on this subject and what you can say to be less awkward and other tips for building social skills with small talk. Let me know your social skills and small talk questions in the comments. Here's another little secret for you. Everything is better around a campfire. So if you really want to have a good conversation, a campfire very well may be the secret ingredient. Just saying. And I'll see you next time on A Lolly Live.